Hey everyone. Another game show that tends to love getting involved in Christmas in recent years is the game show known as The Masked Singer. I know some find this show annoying. I actually don't mind this show, The Masked Singer, and in fact, some people praise it, considering they've got their own American version, which that's their own. We've got one here in the UK that has got obviously the panel being Davina McCall. You have the young woman from Love Island, Maya, does the whole Love Island stuff since passed away. She's took over the Love Island stuff. You have Mo Gillian, who you may remember from that one-time game show on the BBC that didn't really plan out very well. Either way, he's still. And then we have Jonathan Ross, of course, famous for his talk show on ITV. Obviously, he does this when he's not doing his talk show. Obviously, hosted by Joe by Joe being the presenter of this show, and he tends to have a lot of this. He likes being silly in these in the show, and you know he has a fun time with the Masked Singer because he just likes throwing puns every chance he gets, and I love it. I just love what he does with it. He's just so funny when he just goes out there and has a little fun with the Masked Singer. The Masked Singer is just lots of. Yes, they had a new Christmas special for Boxing Day, and you'll probably be wondering who were the people behind the Masked Singer. In fact, what characters did we get in this year's Masked Singer Christmas special? So these are the festive characters who appeared in the show. So we had mistletoe, figgy pudding, obviously Christmas pudding, Santa's sack, which I think is bloody genius that someone thought, okay, I'll just cover Santa's sack. Don't ask me why they did it, but it's funny nevertheless. And then we have, the way that Joe says is like goosey lane, like very, very posh way of saying it. It's just funny. But yeah, I love the fact that they named it goosey lane. Makes it sound very cheesy. But you say it. These are the four characters that we got for the Christmas special. Now, you're probably wondering who is behind these masks. Well, we might as well discuss the songs they sung. So they did a group performance, which was Slade, Merry Christmas, Everybody, because they tend to do a group performance for the Christmas special. Mistletoe kicks off round one, where Mistletoe was taking on Goose Mistletoe kicks off with the song Fairy Tales of New York, obviously paying homage to with that tune, and obviously he won that battle against Goose who sung I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa. So that didn't really work out very well for Goose because the person behind the Goose was actually Dan Muller-Lip, a famous comedian slash actress who has appeared in quite a lot of shows over the years. And in fact, she was even famous for the classic blue BT ads when they were referred to as British Telecom. In case you didn't know, yeah, she was actually the main woman actress of those adverts in the early days of BT before they were named. Pretty interesting, that isn't it? The fact that she was involved in those advert campaigns in her younger years. It's just really fascinating to see that she got a chance to appear on the Masked Singer. She came forth, unfortunately. So, and then so of course Mistletoe would carry forward, and then we have the next battle being Figgy Pudding versus Santa Sack. Yeah, imagine this battle. So Figgy Pudding ends up singing a Johnny Matthews When a Child is Born, which was obviously a Christmas number one. And then we have Santa Sack being Run Rudolph Run from Chuckleberry. Unfortunately, Santa Sack didn't. Figgy Pudding obviously won the votes over. We found out that the person behind Santa Sack is actually a children's TV presenter from the early years of children's telly, which is Philella Benjamin. I know, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? They managed to get a very old children's TV presenter who is also now a part of the government, which is, imagine finding out that a childhood TV icon for the children's telly is now behind the government doors. So, in other words, they're responsible for the problems in the world. Not a particularly good look, is it? Either way, she's still she still gets praise. So that's a good. We now come to the final battle, being Mistletoe versus Figgy Pudding. Who I wonder who is behind these masks. Well, we found out Mistletoe won because Mistletoe obviously sang Last Christmas from Wham, which just coincidentally has just got itself back to number 1 to end the year, which is kind of funny. And then you have Elton John stepping into Christmas, which is what Figgy Pudding sang, and they became the runner-up. And we found out that the person behind Figgy Pudding was none other than Radio 2 DJ Scott Meals. How cool is that? They're going to have a kick out of this on Radio 2, aren't they? Scott Meals being Figgy Pudding in Mars Singer. I cannot wait to listen to the Radio 2 Breakfast Show when they talk first thing on Monday, the 5th of Jan. It's going to be an interesting conversation, isn't it? Of the Mars Singer being Mistletoe, and that was none other than this morning presenter Dermot O'Leary, which is actually kind of funny because, well, the presenter Joe actually heard his voice when he was masked up. And because he heard the guy's voice, then basically gave away that Dermot O'Leary was in the show. So Dermot O'Leary was Mistletoe the entire. But it's great. It's great to see Dermot O'Leary as Mistletoe. And of course, like I said, he's the presenter of This Morning, so he's going to be busy building us up to the new year when This Morning is on during, I believe, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So he's going to be responsible for the New Year celebrations for This Morning this year. There you go. So Dermot O'Leary wins this year's Masked Singer Christmas special, which was really lovely to see him win the battle in 2020, the 2025 Masked Singer Christmas special. I love it. And also during the Christmas special, we did get a glimpse at the new series of the Masked Singer, which will be debuting on Saturday, the 3rd of Jan, the first Saturday of the year. And I can't wait for the Masked Singer series to kick off this week. The Masked Singer, because I do enjoy it. It's just really fun and it's just entertaining. What can I say? I think the viewer, like I said, a lot of like myself just has a really fun time with it, and I just can't wait for them to celebrate the next series when they finally roll that in. As the Masked Singer gets ready for a whole new series, that's something for me to look forward to. Whilst BBC One is struggling to keep me interested in Saturdays, Gladiators and Michael McIntyre on the schedules. Which that is my thoughts on the Masked Singer Christmas special. I just enjoy it, and also I know that I like to be hopeful that me and Little Moon, aka Jodie, are going to be watching the Masked Singer new series be able to watch the new series of the Masked Singer when it starts next week. Well, I wouldn't say next weekend yet because we're not in 2026. I'm looking forward to watching the new series of the Masked Singer. I've missed it for the last several months, so it's just great to finally get ready to see who's going to win the series of the Masked Singer. It's going to be fun to figure out who the characters are going to be. So with that said, thanks for watching, and let me know. And there'll be a link for those who want to catch up with the Masked Singer or watch this year's Christmas special. There'll be a link in the description to ITVX to catch up with all the episodes ready for the new series when it starts on the 3rd of Jan, when the Masked Singer kicks off its 2026 series with all of us. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys for my thoughts on National Looper's Christmas Vacation.
Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces.